What's going on, my YouTubers? It is your boy Ghostface Gaming back once again with a Dragon Ball Super update. I know the title says details on the future Dragon Ball Super movie 2018. Yes, those details are in this video, but there are some more spoilers came out this week. It's still the two summaries that we saw before, just a little bit more in detail. So we'll go over those real quick. As you can see, spoilers ahead. As we know, there was no episode of Dragon Ball Super last week. Episode 130 will be airing this Saturday evening. If you're on this side of the continent, if not, you'll get it Sunday morning on the other side of the continent. But if you have Verve or Crunchyroll, something of that nature, one of those apps, you can catch it on there. If I get enough likes, I might live stream it. I don't know. My last spoiler video is almost at 100 views. So if we can get that video there at 100 views, I'll live stream it this Saturday when I get off of work from my Verve account. Okay, but into the light spoilers for episode 130 and 131. We got some talking to do, family. Let's go. And as always, excuse me, like, subscribe, and share to all social media platforms. You can catch me on YouTube, Ghostface Gaming. Once again, I am looking into changing the name a little bit because of so many Ghostface Gamers. But until I do, of course, you guys will be the first to know. This is how you can find me. You will see my face there, the Four-Eyed Bandit, aka the Four-Eyed Ninja, Shinobi. Or you can catch me on Facebook under the same moniker. And don't buy this picture. This is just a colored in still from the Dragon Ball Super manga, the Future Trunks saga. Goku Hakai murders Zamasu. That's a whole different topic for a whole other video. But like I said, you can find me on Facebook under the same moniker name, Ghostface Gaming. For some reason, it won't let me add a at page name. It says there's something wrong with it, and they're working on it. So until then, just type in Ghostface Gaming. You see my face. You see the Four-Eyed Shinobi up there. You know what I'm saying? The Four-Eyed Sage. And then go ahead, click the like button. These are the Japanese. This comes from the Japanese magazine right here, detailing the next episodes. And of course, what was translated, of course, was by Herms98. You can look him up on Twitter at Herms98. Pause. So, these are the exact same summary that we saw before. As you can see, Herms tagged out at the bottom. These are the exact same summary as before. March 18th, or March 19th, depending upon where you are. March 18th. An unprecedented super showdown. The ultimate survival battle. Only Goku and Jiren are left fighting. Pause. Of course, they didn't note Frieza, but we know he's still in there. Are left fighting in the arena. Now shining silver due to Ultra Instinct, Goku overwhelms Jiren. However, it turns out Jiren has yet to pull forth his full power. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? This man has been getting serious for like the last 6 or 7 episodes. And it's almost like they're picking at us because they know like somebody in Toei's camp watching Geekdom or watching anime or, you know what I'm saying? Like he's watching one of them boys and they're like picking at us. You know what I'm saying? Self-aware. They breaking the fourth wall, pulling a Deadpool on us. But by now, the last episode 131. Now, like I said, these are pretty much the same summaries as I gave y'all last week, just with a few extra lines, more like full summaries. So what we're gonna get into is the miraculous conclusion. Farewell, Goku, until the day we meet again. The time has finally come to settling things. Only 30 seconds remain. Will Goku and the others of Universe 7 cause a miracle, or will Jared or will it be Jiren's Universe 11? And what will the victor have granted with the super? What wish will the victor have granted with the Super Dragon Balls? Nani? So, before we roll back into it, matter of fact, keep the music back in. Obviously, we're going to be left at a cliffhanger. That's what it seems like. For a lot of people that thought, that it wasn't going to be a cliffhanger, the way they were setting it up, it was just go in, it was just going to be it, and we was just going to have the movie later. Obviously, the way they are setting things up, and especially what I told you in the spoilers last week and in the interview with the writer and the producer of Dragon Ball Super, the way Toriyama is setting things up, he's opening the door basically for a future presence of Dragon Ball. So obviously we know Dragon Ball is not going anywhere no time soon. You know what I mean? Just from that right there alone. Now, what we're about to get into is I caught wind of it, went check some of my sources, went check Geekdom and a few other places. Then I went to the actual Dragon Ball movie website itself. And then some pretty detailing things in here. Now, this is the 20th Dragon Ball feature. No, this is not the 20th anniversary. Dragon Ball is like almost 30 years old. You know what I mean? So, a little older than 30, but this is the 20th Dragon Ball movie. Who cares? This is the 20th Dragon Ball movie that we have. They're counting, hey, dude, we don't want to see this. They're counting all of the Dragon Ball movies in this. You know what I mean? So this is the 20th Dragon Ball movie thus far. You see all the movies lined up. So they're counting all the movies made as canon. It's 20 of them. Geekdom, go check out Geekdom 101 on YouTube. He has a list. Like if you're just getting into the Dragon Ball continuum or the Dragon Ball universe by watching Dragon Ball Super, he has an exact list of a video that he just uploaded like 2 days ago of if you're going to watch Dragon Ball, how to binge watch it in what order. That is a really good movie. I mean, a really good video. Go check that out. Geekdom 101 on YouTube or at Geekdom 101 on Facebook or Emperor Big D on Twitter. And this right here. So the movie is set to come out 12/14. December 14th, the movie is set to come out. And this is Goku as we know it. That ain't no old Goku. Why is he holding the power pole? We don't know, but this is present day Goku as we know it. This is not an old drawing. Usually they do, but that is current Goku. It's cold out here. I'm in my office. Yeah. So we're gonna try to go over this real quick. And this comes from Kenzaro. According to the official DBZ site, the name of the movie is Dragon Ball Super is provisional. Provisional meaning this is just a hypothetical name, which means, like Kenzaro says, which means that it'll probably change sometime in the future. We'll probably get a trailer, or you know what, they might even say something about it at the Kamea Con this in July. Matter of fact, if I can get to the Savannah Mega Comic Con down in May, they might drop some details about it then. I'm trying to get there, so we're gonna see how that rolls. I'm gonna go ahead and take that day off just in case. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, but we're gonna see how that rolls. So we'll probably get a true name for the movie. If not in June, July, we'll probably get it sometime in August, maybe even October, right before the movie drops. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna be getting more details up until then. And you can go check Kenzaro out on Twitter at Kenzaro, as you see. So I'm gonna pause it real quick, read some of this, and then we're gonna run through it. All right. The team The team behind the new film will be making some efforts to ensure the scale and quality of is the best of the series. Akira Toriyama, the original author of Dragon Ball, will lead the original story and screenplay and character design. Thumbs up on that. The theme for the remarkable new film will be the strongest race in the universe Since Battle of Gods, Goku has undergone new forms, Super Saiyan God to Super Saiyan Blue to evolve forms that have gone up against many invincible warriors from multiple universes. The new story will focus on the origin of the Saiyan strength and what it means to be a Saiyan. So basically, in this movie, it's called Dragon Ball Super, but that's the provisional title. So it's basically gonna be like what happens after the tournament. And obviously, people, the gods and the angels are wondering or are so intrigued by who are these Saiyans. Because throughout the whole tournament of power, everybody except Gohan, which is my boy, we'll get into that in another video. But everybody basically but Gohan has broke their limits. Gohan broke his limits before the tournament, but during the tournament in this 48-minute time span, every Saiyan in there has broken their limits beyond belief. You know what I mean? So this is very so gonna be an interesting movie to explain. Like forever, we've been wanting to know where the Saiyans have come from. What does it mean to be the Saiyans? How do they get this power? Are they demigods? You know what I'm saying? Like they could be possibly demigods because not too many people can reach the god levels that they have in a short amount of time span. Now, the Dragon Ball Twitter feature film has been revealed today. News film was announced in Jump Fest of 2008 in Japan. The film is currently under production and will serve as a commemoration of decades of legendary titles. Since 1986, the series has many memorable beloved characters. The diehard fans that have witnessed the renaissance of the Dragon Ball series. Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods was released 2013, was a return of the big screen for the first time in 17 years. Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F followed up in 2015 with its more success in 2015. From then on, Dragon Ball has continued to further expand their world. Now there was some other parts in there. I don't know where it went as I was editing this video, but this movie is basically a direct sequel, and this is coming from Toriyama himself, and it's in English. But the Dragon Ball Super movie this time around will be the next story to take place after the anime that's currently on TV. Pause. So basically, this is a sequel. This is a follow up to what's going to happen after the Tournament of Power, whether they're going to have a time skip or not. Because remember, like I said in the last video, we are still in the 10-year time skip between the time that Kid Buu was finished and the time that Goku met and trained Oob. This is happening all in between there. So relatively speaking, I want to say like between Battle of Gods and Resurrection F until the Universal 6-7 tournament is about 3.5, maybe 4 years, 3 years, somewhere in there, 2.5, 3 years. We're gonna say 3 years. That's about 3 years. Future Trunks arc, Patafu arc, we go gauge that to maybe 7 months. So we're about in the 5 years, okay, in between that time skip. They've already mentioned Oob, so we got to be getting to the end of Z soon. And obviously with this wish, they're not exactly going to be going past the end of Z, so this leaves somewhat of a cliffhanger. So like I was saying, it takes place after the currently anime on TV. The content will shed light on the previously unexplored topics having to do with Frieza and the Saiyans. Now, pause once again, Frieza is still in there. Will he win? Will he get his wish? We don't know yet. But and I think it will be very enjoyable story that serves up a long awaited formidable opponent. Now, I don't know who this could be. You know what I'm saying? Will they fight a possession Moshi? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We're not even gonna put that out there, so don't say that came from me. But it'll be real crazy. Like I'm gonna go sit and think of some theories, and we're gonna come back with a video discuss. I'm gonna talk to some of my friends and see what we gonna come up with of who possibly could this villain be. Just throw it out there, big damn fan theories about it. Anyway, back to the 2013's Battle of the Gods, the previous installment Resurrection F, and now this time too, I've been the one writing the stories. I've also been the one drawing quite a few of them, few things for them. like design illustrations. I'm actually as busy as ever. And if I wasn't serializing anything, I'd have time to think about the anime with which I'd used to not have enough time to be involved. He laughs. So on that note, I very much hope you look forward to it. By the way, I think the highly popular Dragon Ball Super manga drawn by Toyotaro is going to see some developments different from the TV, anime, or movie, so please look forward to that. Be sure to check that out too. Toriyama's signature, the Toribot. Well, that goes back to what I procrastinated. I'm tired. It is cold out here. Uh, Prognosticated that the manga was going to supersede the anime. You know what I'm saying? Toyotaro Ben said that he was going to pass the anime, and we've been waiting for that. He said that a year ago before the Future Trunks arc, and we've been waiting for that. So maybe now is the time that he's going to take the story, develop it, and they're going to pick up the next series off of as an adaptation off of the manga, like they did with Dragon Ball Z when Toriyama wrote it. I think that would make a much better of a series and give it a whole lot more direction if they did it that way. Then, okay, Toriyama's gonna put out the bullet points. I'm going this way with the story, and I'm going this way with the story. You know what I mean? So I feel like this will be a whole lot better, a whole lot better. So with that being said, you know, a lot of people feel like Dragon Ball Super is ending a whole lot too soon, but who's to say? Who's to say whether it is or isn't? I kind of feel like it is, but with the developments that we are getting and the news that's coming out and the future of things to come, then we have a lot to look forward to in the Dragon Ball Super series. This isn't just ending here in the Dragon Ball series, period. We know that they just dropped Dragon Ball Fighters. They have actually a tournament this weekend, a fighters tournament. It's $10 to get in. I might pop up, see what's going on out there, see if I'm working or not. I probably am, but if I'm not, I might pop up. You know what I'm saying? See if I can get in there and see what's going on, man. Which is pretty cool. But they just dropped the Dragon Ball Fighters Z, and of course they just added the new DLC pack to Dragon Ball Xenoverse. So we know they got Dragon Ball Online, they got Dragon Ball Fusions, which is not over here in America, which sucks. But they have all these other outlets which continues the story of Dragon Ball. So it's not going anywhere. Plus they just started the Dragon Balls, the Dragon Room, which they have been syndicated. So they're just as big as Marvel and DC now. So there is a lot in store for Dragon Ball as a future. This is not just the end. Now, as far as the anime and the series, yeah, Super's ending. It's been a wild ride for these 3 years. We have so much to rant about, so much inconsistencies, you know what I mean? Like, it really struggled at the end, but all in all, to me, it was a pretty much good series. This picture right here was drawn by Mayaba. I might make this my thumbnail, might not. It might just be my thumbnail. I kind of like this picture. It looked like one of those old cards you used to get out the grocery store and a food line when you used to go there with grandma. The baseball cards with the holographic stuff or the old Pokemon card. Anyway, leave your thoughts and theories down in the comment section below. As always, like, subscribe, and share the social media platforms. It is your boy Ghostface Gaming, and I'm out. Peace.